and welcome back to the Oscars Media Adventures YouTube channel. Well, it's been a while since I've done one of these, having had an international break where we saw England put in some two very good performances in Lee Carsley's first couple of games in charge, and then we saw last weekend City get dismantled by Blackburn 3-0 in an away game which was our second away loss on the bounce. But I am back now with another match preview, this time Bristol City take on Oxford. Get into it with the latest news from both clubs, starting with Bristol City. After a decent couple of games to start off the season with a draw against Hull and a win against Millwall, where we conceded 3 but scored 4, City fans were feeling optimistic. However, ever since then, it has just curtailed downhill. It has been a dreadful couple of games, with Derby before the international break pummeling us in a performance where you could see some glimmer of hope, but not much. And then Blackburn, we looked completely deflated. Pressure really is on Manning in this game against his former club, having only scored 6 goals and conceded 9. Not a very good defensive record. And in other news, EA Sports revealed their FC25 ratings this week, and deservedly so, Rob Dickey takes top spot for Bristol City, having won their Player of the Season last season at 72 rated. Speaking of City's recent form, here are their last 5 games in all competitions, plus the head-to-head records between Bristol City and Oxford United. The start to the season, even though it started positively with the first couple of games being 1 draw, 1 win, since then it really has taken a bad downturn for the worse. Here, a loss against Blackburn last time out, a loss against Derby, both 3-0. Coventry, we drew 1-1, we beat Millwall 4-3, but then we lost to Coventry in the first game of this 5-game period, 1-0 in the Cup. As for the head-to-head records between Bristol City and Oxford, City have won 3, Oxford have won 6, and there has been 4 draws between these two sides in a total of 13 meetings. Now we move on to Oxford's latest news, and we have quite a few things to talk about here. First of all, Cardiff could potentially poach the Oxford manager. Des Buckingham has had a good start to the season with Oxford, and Errol Ballot is currently struggling at Cardiff, with Cardiff, I believe, just outside the relegation zone. They may even be in the relegation zone. I haven't actually looked quite at the table as closely as some others, but Cardiff are chasing. The rumours, they are chasing Des Buckingham. This would be a huge loss for Oxford, as their last manager, now the Bristol City manager, Liam Manning, was also poached by a bigger club with a higher reputation. Even though Oxford have had a decent start to the season, this could eventually turn out to be a fatal blow. We will know in the next few days whether this comes to fruition. As for the signings they've made this summer, well, they signed Louis Sibley from Derby. Derby, he was an academy player at Derby, but they let him go at the end of last season in an unexpected, surprising move. The question remains that why did the Rams let him leave? And he hasn't really been given a lot of game time at Derby so far this season. Oxford have an excellent start to the season, but can they carry on that form against a out of form Bristol City side, currently sat in 17th, while Oxford are in 7th, and Oxford have got a bunch of players who are the highest rated players at the club in FC25, all 70 rated. And Oxford's last 5 games look like this. So, Oxford's last 5 games look like this. They beat Stoke 1-0, beat Preston 3-1, lost to Coventry 1-0 in the league, but then before that they did beat Blackburn 2-1 in the league, and they lost to Coventry in the Cup, just like Bristol City. They lost 3-2. The final section of this video, the player stats. With City in poor form, their stats for their key players haven't really picked up, so most of these stats are from last season. But Max Bird has got 6 goals and 7 had 6 goals and 7 assists last season for Derby, and then got the move to City in the summer. Dickey got 5 goals and 1 assist from centre back last season, but is currently injured, so can't have an impact this season on the pitch yet. And Faleamolu got 6 goals and 3 assists last season for Rapid Vienna, and since moving to Bristol City, he's got 2 goals. Sorry, that is wrong. He has got 2 goals this season, and he's been an outstanding performer despite it against Blackburn having his first start and not getting any service whatsoever. Mark Harris has had an unbelievable start to the season, getting a goal every game. 4 goals in 4 games, that is a brilliant ratio. Cameron Brannigan is yet to have a massive impact this season, but has got 13 goals and 10 assists last season, so he will eventually, you would think, have a crucial role to play if Oxford are to maintain this form. And we've now come to the end of this video. I will be recording the match vlog obviously at the game, giving you my live reaction to everything. It should be up at some point next week. It might be up on Saturday night, but it's unlikely. But I will see you for the match vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, as I got some big videos coming.